Good evening, everybody. How are you all doing tonight? As you can probably guess from the title, slight change of plans. I was originally planning that we were going to go out and do some conflict zones and go and shoot some people and play around with that, and we might do that towards in that live stream. I don't know, but I figured with the update that was actually very interesting today. They're getting better and better, these dev updates. I do everyone. Some of the first ones was a little lacking, not really a lot of information in there, but this one is pretty good. There's some good info in there, and I would definitely say that this is the fourth one. I think the first one was a bit of a joke, but they're definitely getting better and better, and if they can keep it up like this, I would be very happy. So we're going to be talking about the dev update today. We're going to be talking about both what's going to come in update 8, which is, I don't know when. My guess is about a month away. And then we're also going to look at what's going to come beyond update 8, where we're going to be looking at some of the new SRVs. Not really looking at, but we're going to be talking about new SRVs, and we're going to be talking about stuff like fleet carrier interiors and all those kinds of things. But we have a few other things we need to get out of the way first before we get into all that. I think first of all we should set a like goal. Should we? What do you guys think today? 250? Where are we at? For new viewers, of course. I always set a like goal for the live streams, and if we reach the like goal, I will be setting up a discount code on the homepage. 5 billion credits. Up 150. Twitch, somebody suggesting 150. 300 suggested on YouTube. Like 222, 150. Of 2 people suggested 150 now. 07. Okay, there's so many people who have suggested 150. Let's keep it at 150. Let's keep it easy today. That should be very doable. So let's set it at that. And if we reach 150 likes, I will be setting up a discount code for you guys on the merch store, so you guys can get 10% off anything over there. And of course, you can find that at d2eastore.com. I should probably also mention, there has been a lot of people reached out to me regarding the link for Discord, which is currently broken. I have fixed it. It just takes a little bit of time for the DNS servers to update. Problem is the old link expired, but I have now changed it to a Discord invite link that will not expire. So hopefully that should be fixed. It just takes some time for the DNS thing to get updated. But in the meantime, if you are looking for a Discord invite link, you can use discord.gg/D2EA. So yeah. So those were some of that. Oh, by the way, no mug today because I didn't get the water cold enough before the stream. So it's standard IKEA glass with ice. I promised you guys some other thing in the hello, Dave, didn't I? That. I finished my Lego shovel, and I just wanted to show it to you because it's... Yes, it is an IKEA glass. Just it's normal IKEA glass with ice. Yes, I'm going to showcase the ship here. Just give me a second here. Here it is. Look at that. So the little Hubble model up here on top, you can take the arm off like this. Of course, it doesn't have to be there. You can just take that off, and there's a little like stand that you can put it on, which of course you can remove. Oh, and now I'm already knocking pieces off it, which is wonderful. Let's just put that back in there. Oh. Ah. Great start. How is this supposed to go? Like so. There we go. Okay. But of course, as you would expect, like the Hubble, of course, you can open up the front there, so you can. There's a separate stand for this. So if you want the Hubble, let me start by just showing you the Hubble. Then we can look at the rest of the ship afterwards, because there's a lot of cool stuff on that. Hubble itself is, well, it's Hubble. It will open up There you go. There's a separate stand you can put this on if you don't want it on display in the ship. I've obviously gone for the ship display option, since I think it looks pretty cool having that. And I know solar panels shouldn't be folded out. They actually come with these, right? So what you can do is, if you want it to be a little bit more realistic, you can replace these folded out solar panels with these rolled up solar panels, so that it's if you have it on display where it's being deployed and you want it more realistic, then you can have the solar panels retracted rather than deployed. But I think it looks cooler with them deployed, even though it's technically it would never do that. Okay, and just get the stand out of here so we can actually look at the rest of the shuttle here. There we go. It's awesome, isn't it? So of course you have the little robotic arm here, which will go and it will sit there, so it's out of the way. And as you would expect, hangar doors can close, like so. Pretty shuttle. You can actually take the whole cockpit out of it, just like so. So you can look into, there's a floor underneath the cockpit, and you can look in through the window into the hangar. That is designed to just come off like that. It will just click in a little bit there. Then it just keeps going. On the back here, you will have these flaps here that like the air brakes that can deploy. So you can have it flying with deployed air brakes if you wanted to simulate a landing. Then if you turn the engine back here, look at this, if you turn this, you can see the flaps will make the ship roll, basically. Can I get this at a good angle for the camera? There you can see it. But I haven't shown you the coolest feature of it yet. So back here, you have a little, I would assume that probably counts as a flap. But look what happens when I push the flap in, when I press on it. I tilt it so you can see the bottom. Landing gear deployed. How cool is that? And I think one of the coolest thing with the landing gear is they're spring loaded. So even if I flip this, even if I flip it upside down when I push it, you can see that they just pop out. Like so. So that's the Lego shuttle. Let's just get this back in its proper display configuration. So we're going to open up the little hangar here. We're just going to get the robotic arm out of the way. We're going to reinstall here at the hangar. There's like small feet. Reinstall the little mount for the Hubble. Then we're going to take Hubble. We're going to put Hubble back on its little pedestal. This is really difficult while holding it up in front of the camera. There we go. And then we're going to take the robotic arm up and put it on the little hook there. There we go. And then of course there's like holes at the bottom of this, so you can, and this is going to be even more difficult if I try to hold it up in front of the camera, so pardon me if I don't. Because this is actually not that easy. Oh, there we go. Then there's a stand, so you can put it on the stand, and we can put it up back here again. There we go. That is an awesome model, and I'm really happy with it. For the love of God, do not drop that. It took me a week to build. But it was a really, that was a fun build. I really liked that one. Did the buddies get the Lego cardboard box? No, they didn't. I rated 14 out of 10. Are there many stickers? No, not really. There is a few. There's like the stickers you can see on the side here. You probably can't see it now, but So you have stickers here that says Discovery. On the wings are not stickers, they are pre-applied. They come printed on the Lego pieces. When you get like the USA and the NASA stickers there, they come on the model when you get it. Same with the name here on the top of Hubble, that also comes on it. The only other stickers I had to apply was actually that glossy inside here. Those are all stickers you had to apply, and they were a bit of a pain to get on. So I would have wished that would have been pre-applied, but other than that, it wasn't that bad in terms of stickers. Nothing else was something you had to stick on. Even the text here on the side where it says United States, that was also pre-applied. Discovery. Yeah, it's just Discovery. Sorry. Did I say Challenger? I meant Discovery. Put that back there. Together with, of course, the Saturn V and ISS. So now I have both a big shuttle and I have a tiny shuttle. Look at that little shuttle. Oh yeah, right. And it comes with these like display plates as well, both for the Hubble and for the shuttle, with like basic metrics on it, stuff like that. Pretty cool. It's a good set. I like Legos. Not a sponsor. ISS Lego. Yeah. International Space Station. It's awesome. Standing back there. So Lego do sponsors. I've never seen Lego sponsor YouTubers, to be honest. There are some dedicated Lego channels out there, but I've never seen anyone being sponsored by Lego. I don't think. Not a sponsor yet. I mean, if anybody from Lego is watching, I've just seen your guys, what is that called? Like their financial statements they did today. Those guys are making bucks. They're making a ton of money, Lego. I think everybody just bought Lego during COVID, it seems. Anybody from Lego watching out there? Like, Lego just suits rather than Spire. That's probably true. But tip.d2e do sponsor Legos. That is very true. Absolutely. That was actually a relatively complicated thing to build. I even made a few mistakes here and there where I had to go back to correct it and then rebuild part of it. Yeah, let's talk about Elite. It's enough to talk about Legos for now. So obviously we got Developer Update 4 today. And in Developer Update 4 there was a lot of cool stuff. So I thought what I would do, there's both a video, but let's, should we watch the video first or should we look at the thing first? I think we should look at the post first and then we're gonna go and look at the video first. Video first? Video first. Okay, video first it is. Let me find the video. I'm gonna be pausing it along the way and we can talk about the different things. Because if you want to watch it in its entirety, well, you can go and watch it in its entirety. Wow, that's difficult. In its entirety. That is impossible to say. So let's just go and let's watch the video and let's talk about what we have and what we do not have. Okay, here we go. Update 8 incoming features. These are all scheduled for updates. Okay, 4-player multi-crew. I think it's a nice addition to have the 4-player multi-crew. I mean, sure. I don't necessarily think it's gonna be that it's gonna be the most used features. I don't know how much people use multi-crew after Odyssey, but it's not a bad thing. Personally, I don't use multi-crew that much. I prefer if I play with people that everybody flies their own ship. But I can see the fun aspect of it. And again, all multiplayer aspects are getting updated is a very welcome feature. Yeah, that's Dr. Digital, you're absolutely right. There has been some stability issues with it. But I saw Bird in a video where they managed to instance, I don't know how many people, but it was a lot. So maybe instancing has gotten better. I haven't been out actually testing it on larger groups of people, so I don't really know, but it looks, at least from Bird's video, that they were able to instance a lot of people. Now, we don't know how many hours of frustrating instancing issues they were dealing with before those shots, but yeah, you get my point. aUEC, thanks a lot for the super chat. What does DTU Space do for further of space science? I actually don't know. What? I know DTU Space back in the day, they did some Saturn stuff, I think. Yeah, that's right, Dunkel. The 45G chip trip will definitely. Didn't DTU Space work with what are their name called? Something with T. They make star tracking cameras for satellites. I think they did something together. I can't remember. But anyway, let's move on. Lone engineers, that is awesome. So as far as I know, we're gonna get 4 engineers. It's 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think there's gonna be 4 if I read the post. Let's check here. Magazine size, reload speed, stow reloading, all this. Oh, we have those already. Yes, I know Copenhagen Suborbitals. I've been out visiting. I did a video with them at some point back in the days. 1-2 years ago, I did a video with them. It's pretty awesome. And they've gotten very far with the speaker. Okay, now we're getting sidetracked here. If you don't know who Copenhagen Suborbitals is, it is a private group of like engineers who in their spare time outside of work, they meet up in a hangar out like on the outskirts in an industrial part of town outside Copenhagen, and they build rockets, like space rockets. And they're planning to be the first like non-professional team to launch a human into a suborbit trajectory. So we're actually hitting orbit, but it's gonna just go up and then come down again. And they are working on, they've done a lot of prototyping, and now they're working on the Speaker rocket, which is the rocket that is going to be big enough to actually carry a human. So that's awesome. Okay, extra ammo, damage resistance, faster shield regen, and added melee damage are all the same. Now I want to check something here before we continue. Let's just quickly jump into Inara. Engineers. So in this case, we have how many blueprints? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blueprints. Well, how many different blueprints are there? I'm not actually sure. Up. Suit modules. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 suit mods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so 14 suit and 11 weapon modifications. So looking at this, come on. Wow, YouTube. This thing is not happy right now. Okay, so 14 suits and 11. So 3 here, 3 times 4. That's 12. So that is about, I mean, if you look at the other engineers, they also have a variety. Some have 5, some have 6. So I'm assuming they're going to vary as well with these. So that is, for weapons, that's 12 if we times that up with 4. So that should be very close to 11. So that should be fine. Looks like we're fully covered. And 4 times 4 is 16. And we had 14 there. So what I think it is instead of having, how many engineers do we have in the bubble? 9? Yeah. So instead of having 9 engineers, in Colonia, we're only going to have 4, but they're going to have more blueprints available, so we're still going to be fully covered with all the different modification options. So they're basically going to be like the same. I think this is the case, that they're going to be with the same blueprints, but they're just divided across few engineers. Emotes, yeah, right. Wait, I think the list, we're gonna go through the list when we get to that. I think emotes are great. It's a nice social aspect. And even though you might say, does it really add a lot? I think it does. I mean, the Elite has always, I think, lacked player interaction. And like non-combat multiplayer, let me try to rephrase that. It is lacking non-combat multiplayer interactions. There are very few of those in the game where you are actively encouraged to go out. So seeing small things like this, I think, is a nice addition. Some people are saying in chat, why don't we have sitting yet? Sitting would probably be a nice emote if we could sit down on a chair somewhere. Yeah. Only thing is, it seems to be another like wheel you have to use, so we have to bind yet another key for another item wheel. Wave and salute would probably be most. Yeah, I think you're right. I think it's nice. I think it's a nice addition. Mega ship interiors now. We're gonna. Hold on, let's just go back here a bit. Oh. Jump it frame by frame here. Because there are going to be, not in update 8, but in the later update, maybe 9, there are going to be interiors for fleet carriers as well. We're going to talk about that, but I just want to see if I can get an overview of the layout here. So at the top here, the concourse there, we have Pioneer Supplies. That down there is Vista Genomics. And so at least we have those two. And that's just the same. So we have the stairs going up out here. But we can't see what's behind. If it's symmetrical, then there would be stairs over here as well, maybe. But look at that view there. That's awesome. Oh, that's the bar. Okay, oh, we just saw the bar there very briefly. You can see the biodomes there on the mega ship. I really hope we're going to get a window on the fleet carriers as well. So where we can see the spinning from the... that's going to be awesome, I think. Oh my god, I hope we can see... There's going to be windows on the concourse for the fleet carriers. I don't know what they're going to do doing hyperspace jump. They're most likely going to close the windows down, put like shutters in front of it or something like that. I would love if they would put in an animation so we could actually see the hyperspace jump from on foot. That would be awesome. However, I do think, yeah, if we could look out the windows when we jump, would be awesome. But I think they're going to put shutters in. I don't think they're going to allow us to look outside during the jump. I think we're gonna see shutters that's gonna come across and close the windows while we jump. No, I think they're gonna close them. It would be a problem. I don't know. I'm just thinking, why didn't there must be so okay? Technically, there wouldn't be any. Technically, there wouldn't be any reasons why we wouldn't be able to watch out the windows. We can do it from our ship, so why can't we on fleet carriers? Maybe it was just a design thing, but with the fleet carriers that they didn't allow us to do it there. But I don't know. I just really hope that they're going to allow us to go outside and look out the windows, or look at the windows while we jump. That would be amazing. I'm just trying to not be too overly excited here. So I'm expecting that we're going to have shutters that's going to close the windows when you jump. And I will then be very pleasantly surprised if they don't. If they actually let us see the jumps. Now, remember, update 8 is only interiors for megaships. Now, you cannot see megaships jump. So we're not going to be able to find out in update 8. That's probably going to come in update 9 instead. Party on the North Star. There's going to be party on the North Star. I promise you. That would be awesome. And just imagine the fun you could have with carrier trips in the future. I mean, when we get carrier interiors, I am for sure going to host another trip. And we're going to go. I don't care where it is. I just want to have a trip with people where we can all just hang around in the bar doing the flight out and flight home. Just for the lols. Okay, let's keep going. Ships flying at fleet carrier or mega ships. Oh, there we have another nice view of the bar. And that is update 8, coming soon. I'm thinking one destination I've always wanted to go to, that is these Lagrange cloud with lightnings inside it. I've actually never been to one of those, and I really want to see them. So I think that would be... I mean, they're some not too far, like a few thousand light years. I can't remember how far. Is it 10,000 maybe? I think like 10,000 light years out. So it's not too far. It's like a one day to fly out and 1 day to fly home, and then just again stay there over the weekend or something. I think that would be awesome. A Rossum Lagrange cloud. Those the lightning ones. I want to go to the lightning ones. What's the light goal for today? Light goal is 150, I believe. Okay, but that was pretty much the video. I think the rest of it is just icons. Yeah, I don't think we can jump the fleet carriers inside the Lagrange clouds. But we can potentially find a really pretty planet to look at from inside the bar. But let's go and look at the update post. And then let's discuss both what's going to come in update. Oh, wait, we're there? that was quick, guys. I told you we should have gone for something higher. Now I'm going to make a stretch goal because you guys were too quick. Okay, no, one step at a time. We need suggestions then for a discount code. Yeah, exactly. Crush that like goal. Dunkel also suggesting we use update 8 as the discount code. Update 8 hype has also been. Alex goes stretch goals. You're turning into Chris Roberts. Interiors discount 8. Nice. North Star. I like North Star Party. North Star Bar has also been suggested. FC Interiors confirmed. Lego emotes. My feet hurts. I think I like the North Star Party. That's what we're gonna go for. That was a good one. Let me just go and set that up for you guys real quick. No, I don't want 20% off. I don't need new domains. I have plenty. I have too many domains already. I don't need to. I was going the wrong way here. Hold on. Discounts. New discounts for the live stream. Discount code is going to be North Star Party for 10%. No. 10% off any order. And as always, I'll keep this discount code active until the end of the live stream. So you can now go to d2eastore.com and you use the code North Star Party. And if you do so, you'll get 10% off. Now let's talk about, I think because we reach it so quickly, I'm going to set up a stretch goal. But I'm going to make it a big one because you already got the discount for today. Just going to check something here. $40,000. Let's make it 300. I'll say if we reach 300, I'll make it 15%. I think that's a fair deal. Oh, by the way, 15% has only happened, I think, once. Ever. So let's try to see if we can reach that as a stretch goal. Just because we reached it so quick today, like in half an hour. It's over 9,000. That would be amazing. Okay, let's go and look at the notes now. What I wanted to do before. Okay, so these are the notes. Issue watch. What are they looking at? They are looking at. We had a lot of our feedback since August. No, let's try it again. We have had a lot of feedback since our August post, and has been hard at work tracking the most pressing issues, not just from the issue tracker, but from all corners of the community, of our community even. We're pleased to report that with update 7, we tracked the number of patent bugs. Patent? I don't know how that is. And those issues have now been closed on the tracker. FPS performance in Odyssey. With the bulk of our nav mesh optimizations now in place with update 7, alongside a number of changes to our code team is now looking for further optimizations with an immediate focus on lighting, slated for release in update 8. Further work is also on the way for update 9. Okay, so they have been working on the mesh, and now they're looking at the lighting of the shaders probably, and that's hopefully the shader update is gonna be in Patient. Okay. So mostly of the lighting is hopefully going to be in update 8. Another lighting update, there's been quite a few of those, and they still have other stuff in update 9. Okay, so basically just they are still looking at performance, and we know that's going to be an update 8 and an update 9. What is the frequency they're releasing these at now? Once a month-ish? Is it about once a month, I think? Hold on, what was the... Okay, so they're talking about update 7 here, but they're also talking about update 5. Yeah, about one a month, right? I'm just going to see if I could... Yeah, so they're talking about update 7. Seems like that is the upcoming one here. That was the last one, right? In update, development update 3. Update 7 was on the 22nd. Yeah, when was update 6? Update 6. So that was on What? Chief, thanks a lot for the super chat. It just doesn't match with the dates, does it? 3rd of August? It says here that July 19th, we have the post about update 6, the patch notes. Okay, it seems to be about once a month then. Yes, update 6 was the 29th of July. I agree, because that's what it says here. July, August. Was it really? It's really been 2 months between 6 and 7. That seems too far. Oh, is that just me? What update are we on? We just got update 7, right? 7 was delayed. That is correct. You're right, Andrew. They did delay update 7. Okay, so let's assume it's like a month or 2 between each update. And now we know there's going to be update 8 and update 9. We are in September now. Let's say a month and a half between each update. So that means end September is 8. Then we have October, mid-November is going to be update 8. And then toward the end of the year, probably before New Year's, we're going to see update 9. This is also, the reason why this is interesting is because that kind of puts a minimum date on the console update. Because as long as they keep doing updates, whatever, it's just me, update 7 was delayed. Okay, fair enough. But okay, if it's a month, let's say, assuming further delays, I think it's realistic we're going to see update 8 and 9 this year. Question is, if they're gonna, how many more updates are they gonna do before they're gonna launch this on console? I mean, we're getting, at that point, after update 9, if that is around just before Christmas, which is my guess, sometimes mid-December, before Christmas, that kind of thing, that's when we're gonna get update 9. That's gonna be the last update of the year. But then we're looking into January, then we're getting awfully close to 1 year after initial launch. Anyway, what else do we have? Anti-aliasing on foot. In update 7, we improved anti-aliasing on planetary terrain in close-up. Further improvements will arrive in update 8, and we'll be looking at other areas of improving in further updates. Okay, nice, I guess. It's not overly exciting, but it's nice. Anti-aliasing, I know there's been some people having issues with it, so it's nice to see that it's being addressed. FPS stuttering on foot and on-foot settlements apparent after update 5. We've identified further improvements to the nav mesh to be made in update 8, which we believe will substantially improve instance of stuttering upon disembarking. Oh yes, that is so annoying. Not if you tried it. Sometimes when you disembark, the game will not just stutter, it will outright just freeze for a few seconds. And it has cost me a few lives doing conflict zones. Super annoying bug, and I really hope they're gonna get that addressed. It's a shame we have to wait all the way to update 7. I hope that would have been on a micro patch before that, but at least it's being worked on. Shiplords find a potential exploit. We may change it to address an issue for Horizon in this month. Up there, 3.8.5 release. Please confirm that it'll be coming to Odyssey in update 8. Okay. Some exploits regarding fighters apparently being updated. But now comes all the interesting stuff. Was that not yet? Oh, that's not yet. Oh, so that was just bug fixes, basically. Now we're getting into the actual meat of it, where we're looking at the content that's going to come in update 6. And they do say here that please know there's a various stage of progress. It's not an exhaustive list of everything. And it's not final. Yes, they're just doing the standard disclaimer saying this is not everything that will be in update 8, and some of it may not even be in update 8. It's just what they have on track right now for update 8, but of course stuff may be delayed and pushed to a later update. So what are they looking at? We have emotes, which we saw, and we can see here they put a list. We can do wave, applaud, we can clap, we can point, we can agree, which is probably the thumbs up. We can disagree, which I would assume is a thumb down. We can say stop. I don't know if that would be like a hand up like that or how that would work. Go, probably be, yeah, something like that. And of course, salute. Super nice. These emotes are context sensitive. Oh, okay. So they can be directed towards fellow commanders. The point emote will also provide an in-world marker to highlight, points of interest. Oh, that's cool. So I can, if I do the point emote and I say point at a door, will there then be like a marker people can see on the door where I point? That's actually pretty cool. If you need people to help them find stuff or suggest where they go if you don't have voice comms. Is chat not updating? The chat looks fine. Nice to see. It does sound, and even if I could see at least if the point emote works as it says here, where there's going to be an in-world marker to highlight pointed, to highlight points of interest objects to other commanders you see. Even if you are on voice comms, I could, if you're sitting on Discord and play with someone, having this emote will be super useful. That I could go and say, that locker there contains the thing you're looking for. Instead of having to explain, oh, it's the one where you go up the stairs, then to the right. You can just like go and you can show them by pointing at it. That's a nice feature, I think. Also, if you're outside, you don't know where the buildings are. You don't know what building you have to go to. Instead of you having to try to explain, oh, the big one with the thing on the top, you just go and you can point at the building, say, that one over there. I think that's a nice addition. So just for the fun, what other emotes would you guys like to see? If you could add one other emote, what would it be? I think that would be, because they also suggested here. Like, let us know in the comments what you think of these new emotes. Finger. Picard. I don't. Facepalm. Teabag. Bow. With Teabag, we already have crouch, so that would kind of be there already. Neck flip. The bird laughing. Moonwalk. Moonwalk, yeah. I think facepalm and moonwalk would be. They're not gonna allow us to flip the bird. That's just not gonna happen. Though it would be hilarious, but nope, they're never gonna do that. T-pose. Yeah. Send the character into a T-pose. So that when if people they migrate from Star Citizen to Elite, then they can feel a little bit more at home. Follow me. That's a good idea. That's a very good idea. Do we have anything that covers stuff like that? Wave. Stop. Go. Fortnite default dance. Well, of course, I think follow me would definitely be needed. I like the facepalm and I like the moonwalk one. It's puke. Yawning emote. Fist bump. Sit would be nice at a station, yeah, but that would probably not be an emote, but more a feature of the seat that you could sit on them. Corona elbow bump. Oh, yeah. So you can go up to people instead of salute, you can do the elbow bump. Shots all around. That's awesome. Oh, flares. But flares is probably not emotes, that's more like a tool. Maybe they'll actually add that to the combat suit, because the exploration suit has the exploration suit has the like the scanner thing, and the Artemis, not the Artemis suit, the Maverick suit has the little hand welder thing or hand cutting tool, and then you have the Dominator suit, which has nothing. Also, other than the first, of course, the extra primary weapon. But I think having like a flare would be fun. Walking in ship emote. Rock, paper, scissors, yeah. Eating and drinking remotes. I think I've got a lot of good ideas here. Okay, then we get into the 4-player multi-crew. As mentioned in developer update 3, we are planning to please confirm that the following ships will receive an extra seat to enable 4 commanders to board them: Anaconda Beluga liner, Federal Corvette, Imperial Cutter, Type 9, Type 10, and the Alliance Crusader. It's funny the Crusader is in there. It's all the big ships and the Crusader. Like, why? Why is that in there? But okay. Blah, 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 mode, yeah. Weird with the Crusader, but okay. I mean, we talked about it when we watched the video. I don't necessarily think that the extra seat is a super exciting thing. I think it's okay. It's not a bad update, and I would assume it kind of fixes a problem. I would hope so, at least. Crusader is special, but no Imperial Clipper. Exactly. Like, why not the Clipper? But okay. I mean, fair enough. This is fine. Odyssey engineers in Colonia. For those far from the bubble, update 8 will add 4 engineers for commanders to visit, offering various ways to enhance your weapons and suit. Yeah, so we talked about that as well. It looks like we're gonna have 4 engineers, and they're gonna be covering. It looks like, we don't know for sure, but it looks like they're gonna be covering all the options. I don't think they're gonna get special new blueprints that we don't have in the bubble, just like some of the engineers have today, where they have some extra levels they can get out in Colonia that you can't get in the bubble. But I don't necessarily, but I don't think they're gonna be missing anything either. So I think it's just going to be fully covering all the existing ones, but only on 4 engineers instead of the 9 we have in the bubble. And then, of course, we begin to get into the big things. We have the megaship interiors, where we receive interiors for commanders to visit. We saw that in the video. The interiors will offer various services that can be found on stations such as Vista Genomics. Oh, they're going to have frontline solutions. Rescue megaships will not feature interiors at this time. Oh. Why? That I don't understand. Why not? Any of you guys, why not? Because different model? Sure, but maybe because they jump, but you don't see them jump, though. The rescue megaships, when they jump, they just happen doing a server tick, and then they just move, like, instantly. Too much work for a single update? Maybe, yeah. Trying to keep up with chat here. Yeah, okay. That's a good point over on Twitch here, that they would need a different model with lots of... Yeah, you would probably expect on a rescue ship that the concourse... Like if it's a rescue ship, you'd probably expect it to be closer to like a sick bay. And that's going to be lots of hurt people. Maybe they don't... I don't know. You could argue, I mean, most hospitals have a lobby where there's not necessarily like dying people lying in the hallways at the lobby. I don't know. But okay. It'll probably be a little bit more difficult to find the mega ships than with interiors, but we can probably find one. Okay. Horizon Cosmetics in Odyssey. Please confirm that this work is now complete. From update 7, you'll be able to use your flight suit cosmetics with Odyssey suits. Ah, that's nice. That really should have been there from launch, but okay. Nice that it's here now. I can get back in my cool jacket again. Mission additions and improvements. Missions in Odyssey will receive additional features in Update 8. These include hostile agents attempting to intercept you while en route. Yeah, so you're going to be interdicted. Fair enough. Contacts you can meet at settlements. Oh, okay, so there's going to be, hey, meet me at this settlement, and it's going to be super shady, and I'm going to give you a mission, but I'm not going to tell you what it is before you meet me in person, kind of deal. And NPCs will attempt to use shuttles to flee to hyperspace. Is that like if you have like those? I assume this is going to be relevant if you have some of those, you know, go kill a target kind of mission, and if you just go in all guns blazing and shoot everything that moves. Yeah, exactly. If you go in and shoot everything that moves and the alarms goes off, then the NPCs might go, uh-oh, I'm gonna get out of here. And they're gonna try to flee to hyperspace. And if they do so, you fail the mission. That's a nice addition. It kind of promotes sneaking in a little bit more. Yeah, that's a good point. Instead of people shouting at you in the concourse, they, hey, you over there, come here. I need you to kill someone for me. It's okay. It's like, what? We're a high security system. What are you doing? Bailout. Yeah, probably. What if I have a wake scanner? You might be able to follow them. I don't know. Maybe. That's worth investigating. Will it be interdicted in the Apex shuttle, though? That would not exactly be fair for anyone. Yeah. Because how good will the pilot be to evade an interdiction? I don't know. Are there any suits that provide bonuses to stealth for covert or assassination missions? I don't believe. We'll just quickly look at the modifications. Added melee, no. Combat movement speed, no. Damage resistance, no. Enhanced tracking, maybe, so you can scan people at longer range. Extra ammo, backpack capacity, faster shield regen, improved battery capacity, improved jump assist, maybe you can easier reach the roofs. Increased air reserve, increased sprint duration might also be good. There's, of course, quite a footsteps. That, I think, is the only one, I believe. So you have quite a footsteps. Night vision is probably also good if you're trying to sneak. And then you have the like jump assist, and you have faster movement speed, those kind of things. So you can make a sneak build if you want to. Okay. Now we get into the... This is I found these as the headlines super confusing. So we have upcoming updates and content, and then you have content in the future updates. Like, okay. But this is the stuff that's not in update 8, but is after update 8. So this will be 9 and beyond. So also say we're pleased to announce that the following features are currently in development and will be released in updates beyond update 8. So this is not what's going to come in update 8. It's going to be what's going to come in 9 or 10 or 32. I don't know. Twin Seat Combat SRV. Now I have mixed feelings about this. I'll explain to you why. We're thrilled to announce that the new Twin Seat Combat SRV is an advanced development, a full reveal including a deep dive into the features and capabilities can be expected close to release. Now, first of all, new SRVs, awesome. Yes, please. Love it. Combat SRV, though. I mean, what is the situation where you need the combat SRV? I mean, okay, I get it. If you're landing at like crash satellites, it's nice to have the SRV there. But for conflict zones, they are not that useful, I find, because the conflict zones are often so crowded, the areas are so confined that you can't really fit an SRV in there. So I could see them being useful out at like crash sites and those kind of places where it's more open, and where there's a little bit more room to maneuver around. I don't see them being super useful inside conflict zones. Anti-ship SRV. Okay, yeah. Oh, that would actually be interesting, yeah. Yeah, and probably that the other pilot could operate the turret. And that would be useful, true. I don't know, maybe it makes sense. I was just sitting and thinking when I first saw it about new SRVs is awesome. But personally, I think I would have preferred a more explorer type SRV. We already have the SRV, which is technically like a surface reconnaissance vehicle. But a more long-range one where you can fly on surfaces, maybe like a skimmer type thing where you just hover across the surface. You can go faster and further with it for exploring purposes. And I guess you could do that in the ship. I don't know. I think I have to try it out before I can make up a mind about it. I mean, I don't think it's a bad addition to the game. I absolutely love to see more SRVs, and I want even more of them. And even if they would make them modular, that would be even better. And yeah, SRV with more, that's a good point, Doug. And SRV with more cargo, because only picking up 2 is sometimes a bit of a pain. I want Luke's land speeder. Yes, that's what I want. I want the land speeder. Exactly. Exactly that. Something like the Drake Dragonfly, something along those lines. Cargo SRV, I mean, I have my hopes that this is just the first of many new SRVs. I think we're going to have like a default standard SRV. Hopefully we're going to get a combat one. We're going to get a cargo one. We're going to get an explorer one. Maybe like a hovercraft. I don't know. Like a land speeder type of thing would also be super cool. But I don't think this is a bad update at all. I just see the usefulness of it being limited, but again, I can't say for sure until I've actually tried it, seen it in game, how it's going to be implemented. Further mission additions and improvements. We also have exciting plans for further extended Odyssey's mission set. This will add further mission variety and elements, making the gameplay experience. But okay, this is nothing here. It just says we are doing stuff to missions. Things will happen to missions, but they don't give any hints to what it is. So yeah, but here's the big one: fleet carrier interiors. Following the incredible reception to the announcement of Megaship Interiors, we are delighted to confirm that Fleet Carrier Interiors will be coming to Odyssey in the coming month. Ooh. You can expect more details on these very soon. So they're saying coming months, plural months here. How about walking? Okay, so here's the thing with ship interiors. The reason they're not doing ship interiors now because it's way too big a task. Like with the fleet carrier interiors, they could kind of copy paste a lot of the stuff from stations because fleet carriers are basically like stations, but with extra steps. So it's a small, like they can copy and paste the Vista Genomics section. They can copy and paste the all the shops, and they already have all the assets like the stairs and the railings and all that stuff. They don't have to reinvent that. And since they're only building a concourse, it's very fast for them to do. Whereas if they were doing ship interiors and all they would add as ship interiors was just a concourse, people would be very disappointed. So I think that's why. And also they said that they're not planning, they haven't started on ship interiors yet. But that's interesting. Oh, these others give you plenty to be excited about. It definitely helps. Okay, so that is pretty much it. That's what we know so far. So just to do a quick recap, other than, of course, bug fixing and performance increasement or performance improvements, Update 8 will have emotes, 4-player multi-crew, it will have the Engineer Sound Colonia, it will have Megaship Interiors, and it will have the cosmetics from Horizon being pulled over to Odyssey, as well as some minor changes to missions, including NPCs trying to run away and meeting people around the settlements, those kind of things. So that's cool. And then after Update 8, so that is somewhere probably before New Year's would be my guess, we're going to be looking at a twin-seat SRV, we're going to be looking at even further mission improvements, and we're going to be looking at fleet carrier interiors. That's pretty good, I think. Christmas decorations for fleet carriers. Let's go. Shut up and take my arcs. But actually, this leaves us enough time that we can also go and do what I originally had intended for this live stream and play some games and go and fly some spaceships and go and look around at the conflict zones. Things around here to make a little bit of room for my hostess. That is some pretty exciting stuff. I think it's a good update. Okay, I'm just gonna do a very quick unofficial little poll here. I like polls. I like data. What is your opinion on Dev Update? What was that? Dev Update 4. Positive, neutral, negative. Negative. There we go. Okay, I just created a poll. I think this should work. There we go. You can now go and you can vote. There should be a poll like, so what's your overall opinion on this dev update? Are you positive, neutral, or negative? You can go and vote, and you can do it over on YouTube. So yeah, I don't think it's cross platform. So people in Twitch probably can't. You have to come over on YouTube. Still no console news. Nope, still no news on console. Just to they're doing fleet guarantees. Yes, they are. Shin over on Twitch asked. They are, but we don't have a date for it yet. It's not going to be in the next update, but sometimes after the next update. So probably before New Year's, we're going to have fleet carrier interiors. Okay, we have 119 votes, and it seems to slowly be settling in now. And it seems we have about 2/3 of people being positive, 29% neutral, and 6% negative. That's a pretty... Compared to how the overall opinion has been on Odyssey so far, that's not too bad. Now, jumping game here. We're going to go and play around with some conflict zones. I just want to swap out some ships. I think I want to try something here. I want to try to take out my blunderbuss. And then I just want to see if we have any... Do we have any conflict areas on the Terra X menu today? Maybe see here, faction news. We do have missions in Kartok. So I think we're gonna head out to Kartok. How is Kartok again? It's C-R-E-O-Q. Kartok. It shouldn't be far away. Yeah, it's right there. Let's go. Let me get chat back so I can see you guys again. FPS counter? Okay, here we go. Nope, still mass locked.
Shift drive charging.
Take care, Commander. Watch your six, Commander.
I just hope it has high intensity zones, because the other ones, we can still play around with the lower ones. We have to test. I'll just go through. We're gonna dock and see if we can find a high intensity one. If they have a high intensity, we're gonna go to that. If they don't, we're just gonna go to a lower medium, because that's some testing we can do even in the low ones. I mean, they did say that I don't think we're gonna see the console update this year. I think some of the first things they're gonna announce next year is gonna be when they're gonna launch on console. If ever. I still have that nagging feeling that I'm not sure if it's ever gonna happen. Yeah, it still needs optimization. I mean, it's running fine in space. I capped my games at 120 FPS, but yeah, as you can probably see when we get here, it's gonna be substantially worse when we go down to the conflict zones. Are there any of these zones that's actually on an atmospheric planet? Oh, there's actually... Okay, both of them are. There are only 2. Threat level 2, threat level 3. It's a pretty planet. I should probably handle some of these as well. I have one there for 25 million almost. Oops. Hello on Twitch. We're just gonna dock up because so far it seems to be the most reliable way to actually find the threat levels on conflict zones, because we have the threat levels, but they don't always line up with whether it's a high, low, or or medium intensity one. Oh, I'm gonna close the pull, end pull. There we go. Yeah, exactly. We have to land on the starport. That's why I'm heading here to the station, because we have to land on the starport first so we can see the threat levels in the frontline solution. Oh, it actually posts a little result of the pull. That's neat. No, I didn't manage to catch the dev stream, but I did read the post and I saw the video. Should be good. Thank you, Duncan. Where are we at for the light goal, actually? Are we getting even close to the stretch goal? I think stretch goal was what, 300? Yeah, John, I think... Oh, we're actually pretty close, 256. John says that he thinks that maybe next year for the console, but probably only for current gen and not last. Yeah. I have a feeling maybe that's going to be the case, but again, I don't know. It seems just... I've been burned one too many times to get my hopes up. Just say it like that. Where are we? 3-8? Oh, stutters. Probably focus on my flying and not on reading chat. Now here's a weird thing though. Have you seen the have you guys seen the community calendar this week? Because I saw it earlier today, and on Thursday they're doing a UI dev stream. So they're having some of the developers that's part of the UI team come on. So I naturally thought, oh, there's gonna be some UI changes in announced in the dev update, but no, there were none. So now I'm sitting here thinking, why are they having the dev team on talking about UI? When the UI has been one of the most criticized part of Odyssey, outside of performance. At the beginning, the UI was terrible. They spent the first 2 updates just fixing the UI. So I must say, like, those guys have guts, because I would assume, maybe with update 9, maybe. I'm just going to assume that they're gonna get a bit of
I'm looking for soldiers. You reckon you have what it takes? There are conflicts all
let's call it a warm welcome. It's gonna be a very I think there's gonna be some negativity in the comment there. They really need to have their moderators like be on point. Yes. Oh my god. Let's see what we have.
Talk to Frontline Solutions about how you can join the
Low and medium
future of this star system.
and low. Okay, so we have a medium on this one.
Have you got the medal?
Medium will have to do. That's the low. Malice Agricultural Complex is medium.
Remember, there's always a fight somewhere.
But it's going to be interesting to see what they have to say. That dev UI stream is going to be very interesting, I think. I hope they have something new to announce. They say, hey, we're going to do something. But again, the UI that's what just puzzles me, is the UI is okay as it is now. I mean, okay, so to just... Now we're just like, I need the tinfoil hat right now, because we're gonna pull on tinfoil hat. Imagine if they come on and they say, hey, we've been working on hot colors, and we're gonna put that in update 9. If they come on, they open with that, and say, we're gonna be talking about how you can change colors for the HOTS. I kid you not, the community will absolutely lose it. That's gonna be... Because people have been asking for that for years. Hello, little beluga liner. Whee! Exactly, as True says here, it would be I assume, I don't know if it would be a low-hanging fruit, I don't know what they've done with their code, but if there would be one thing Frontier could do right now, that would be a doable amount of work. That's not, like, ship interiors would be like the biggest goodwill cash-in they could do. But ship in hot colors would definitely go a long way to help refill that goodwill account, which they have. It's in a big minus right now. There's some red numbers on that account right now, that's for sure. They're slowly building it up again, but Frontier lost a lot of goodwill, and it takes time to rebuild. Would a courier be good for ground conflict zones? I think the courier is, I mean, it's fast, but that's all they really got for it. I don't really see it as... I don't know. I'm still really in doubt how... like, what I like about it. Because missiles, as I was first assumed, would be good to take out the ground defenses, is not. Because of the shield. Did people not like Odyssey? Oh, no, they didn't. They did not. It's okay. It's okay where it is right now. But go back 6 months. It was a whole other thing. Update 10 pip macros. Oh, here we go. Who's addicting me? Hey! Terra X! And Clean Anaconda from Terra X? What do you want? I'm gonna submit. I'm your boss, what do you... Okay. It isn't gonna be difficult, now that he's already firing at me. I need to get in. Oh, dodge that. Very, very close with this ship. Need to get out of this turning war. Okay, let's try to see if we can maneuver in closer to him. That's more like it. This is where I want to be. Oh, I'm in the wrong fire group. Hold on. There we go.
Target destroyed.
Hey, 400 credits. Jesus Christ.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3.
Where's Howard? I don't have Howard with me. Anyway, after that rude interruption, Howie has a day off. Yeah, I don't even think I have. Yeah, I have no fight on this one. 800 credit at a cut. How generous. Yeah. What weapon was that? Oh, this is the blunderbuss. I can see we have some people who've never experienced the wonders of the blunderbuss. This thing is insane. It has a number of, I think, 3 pseudo scramblers on it, which is like special lasers that does outrageous damage. They're small lasers that hits like a huge hard point, and we have 3 of them on, but they really only do damage to shields. They do very little damage to armor, but they will absolutely wreck shields. For armor, we swap over to the pacifier frag cannons, which is basically frag cannons but with a tighter spread, so you can hit a little bit harder at longer range. And then we just use that and a little multi-cannon to soften up their armor with corrosive shell. So soften down with the multi-cannon, lower their armor hardness, and then just hit them with the pacifiers. And the history. No, it wasn't a loop of shame. I was just getting for a more shallow glide here. But I should probably look at who are we fighting for again? Hold on. What did Pastoral? Pastoral said, we gotta fight for Gara Heikel for equality, according to the daily orders. Oh, we're being raided? Oh, hello! Tomfoolery! No, that's not him. But hello, Tomfoolery as well. This was a raid? Ah, Commander Emulated Penguin. Hello! Hello, Emulated Penguin, and 77 of his friends. Welcome aboard. Hope you're enjoying it. We're heading down to the service to do a little bit of PQ. So what I want to test now is... Do we own this? What's going on here? What have we done, Pastoral? Blunderbuss versus turrets, very interesting indeed, because one of the problem with turrets are they have insane amount of shield. So I just want to go down close here.
We're counting on you to push the enemy out of this location. Get to it,
Okay, I'm just gonna see what this build can do against a vulture coming down here. Whoops, overshot that quite a bit. As you can see, the range of these weapons are very short.
Reinforcements inbound.
Nope. Okay, I need to bail out. I'm getting too much heat from the turrets. Oh, there's the lag. There we go. Oh, frame rates. Oh, frame rates are gone. Oh, it's a slideshow. That's one of the problems they're addressing. Exactly this. And frame rates are back. No, frame rates are not back. Frame rates are back now, maybe. I want to go down to see if we can get a few attacks runs in
Forces inbound.
on one of the turrets. If I can manage to spot one. There's one. Okay, we're being shot at. But I need to get very close to this one before I can actually hit it. okay. So that was 70, like 30%, so we went down to 70. That is viable. I think we need heat sinks for this. Or we need a lot of thermal vent lasers. Just try to see if we can get... I mean, this is not really meant for these kind of... This ship is not really meant for this kind of fighting. So, it'll be interesting to see if this will actually work. Another thing I want to test is... We have these shield breaker grenades. Will they affect turrets? Can we just throw a grenade at it, and then it'll be gone?
Inbound.
Okay, so these shields are pretty much gone. The shields are gone. So I'm gonna see if we can hit him with the pacifier. We can. What else is there?
Enemy
Vulture,
ship down.
vulture,
Excellent
vulture.
work.
It's all vultures now, and then the settlement itself. Oh, there's a Viper here. Again without shields, so we're gonna go in and do the same thing. There we go. Viper's gone. 32,000.
Enemy ship eliminated.
Python, it's a little bit more interesting. Probably gonna need my scramblers for this guy. Oh, he's attacking. Oh, I need to get closer. I'm still not close enough. Still out of range. Still out of range. Needs to be within 500 meters to hit him. Like so. But now his shields also just melts.
Alpha is now online. Enemy has claimed Charlie.
There we go. That's a Python.
Foxtrot signal is online. Enemy ship eliminated.
Yeah, this build is very much up close and personal. That's why it's called the blunderbuss. I'm just gonna try this turret again. Let's see if I go way down here.
Enemy reinforcements are coming in hot.
So I can
Reinforcements are
do
touching down. Shots are being exchanged at Alpha.
like 4%.
The enemy has taken Alpha.
But again, I'm overheating very, very fast. So we need a lot of heat, man. We need a very cold running ship. And it also needs to be able to have a decent amount of shields to be able to take down a turret like that.
Echo for us. The enemy is falling back. Keep the pressure up.
Okay, let's go and see how they react to a shield breaker grenade.
Enemy support has arrived. Reinforcements have arrived.
Oh, frame rates is not... Oh, they need to do something about that. Room over here, maybe. What about here? Jesus, they generate a lot of heat. There was some spot.
Enemy reinforcements are coming in hot.
Yeah, who needs frame rates? Okay, gotta get a shield breaker grenade, and we gotta go what should be a turret. Like just over there. I think.
Enemy forces inbound. Reinforcements are ready to deploy.
Okay, we have a turret.
Enemy command has called in backup.
I have a grenade. That didn't hit. Great. Now that didn't hit. Okay, I'm already out.
Reinforcements are touching down.
Either it just doesn't care, or I'm just really shit with grenades. Let's go and see if we can find some more.
Enemy forces inbound. Shield activated.
I think both. That is also a very...
Enemy engaged at Charlie. Enemy reinforcements are coming in hot. Shield offline.
Oh, the frame rates are really bad.
Shield online.
Moving up. Understood.
Charlie was secured.
Moving to weapons range. Sure thing.
We've claimed Bravo. Echo has lit up.
Grenades.
Enemy forces inbound. Suit recharging. Alpha is now online. Reinforcements are ready to deploy.
Must be a law below me.
Foxtrot is ours. We're gaining the upper hand.
Can see them down there. Maybe I should get out a weapon. They're running down there.
Delta is now online.
Oh.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Warrenstein, thanks a lot for the super chat. Saying don't forget to like the stream. Daddy needs some merch. Yeah, absolutely. I'm just gonna go for
Talk Echo
Delta.
for us.
Moving up.
Support needed at Delta. Enemy reinforcements are coming in hot. Charlie has come online.
Target
The
down.
enemy has taken Alpha. Reinforcements are touching down.
What do we have to do around here to get a few grenades?
Bravo is online.
They're clearly not up here.
Enemy ship has been destroyed. Don't let up, team. Enemy forces inbound. Delta has been captured. Reinforcements inbound.
Hey, we're 300. Okay,
Foxtrot
as soon as
signal
we're
is
done with this
online.
conflict zone, which we will be very soon, then I'm gonna go and we're gonna find a new code. Wait with the suggestions until I have time to actually read chat. Okay, these guys got it. And somebody's throwing grenades in there. Ah, door's locked.
We've claimed Bravo.
Wow, okay.
Enemy command has called in backup. Enemy has claimed Charlie. Delta is now online.
I'm having a
Pushing the
real
enemy
hard time
back.
fighting
Don't
any
give them an
grenades here.
inch. Reinforcements are touching down. Echo has lit up. Shield now.
Oh, the frame rates are terrible.
Enemy forces inbound. Reinforcements are ready to deploy.
What about here? Nope, that's also ammo. Oh, they're about to take Foxtrot. Oh, never mind. Ouch.
Foxtrot taken by the enemy. Alpha is now online. Reinforcements are touching down. Delta has been captured. Charlie has come online.
Okay, he's friendly.
Enemy command has called in backup.
Maybe reload.
Chalk up Echo Chorus.
Could I get a few NPCs in here, please?
Reinforcements inbound.
Okay, so now we have them at Charlie. I need to run.
Foxtrot signal is online. Alpha point secured.
And we're just gonna storm into Charlie.
Delta is now online. Enemy reinforcements are coming in hot.
There we go. Are you a grenade box? No.
Reinforcements are ready to deploy.
I need to go to Delta. Hello. Oh.
Cover me. Shield online. Enemy command has called in backup.
Oi.
Support needed at Delta. Shield offline.
I need some power now.
Charlie was secured. Enemy reinforcements are exhausted. Take out the rest. Shield online.
I need everything. I need ammo, I need power, I need healing.
Warning. Suit power loss imminent. Bravo is online.
Understood.
Reinforcements are ready to deploy.
Grenades. Ah, shield protectors.
Support needed at Delta. Reinforcements inbound. Enemy ports eliminated. That's a solid victory. You can cash in your bonds at our port.
Okay.
Starting patrol.
Let's just try to find those grenade packs. Some right there. Okay, we got 2 shield disruptors. curious what my total credit haul from this is. Let's check. So Guy Heikel for equalities, what we're fighting, so that's 1.8 million. Turn off shields. Yeah, that's fine.
Shield deactivated.
Yes. Suggestions for... No, we reached the actual... what's it called? The stretch goal. Wow, the frame rates are super bad today. What should it be? 30 FPS gaming stutters has both been suggested here. $45G trip this weekend. Rip frames. Or something like optimization needed. Want to buy frames. I like that one. Frameless. It's gonna be WTB frames. Want to buy frames. I'm just gonna go and we're gonna remove the North Star one. We're just gonna alter it. So we have a new one that's just gonna called want to buy WTB frames. And that is, for the first time in a very long time, it's going to be a 15% discount. That is, I think it only happened once before that I gave a 15% discount. Just gonna post it here in chat. Want to buy frames is the discount code. If you go to d2hstore.com, you can get 15% off merchandise over there if you are interested. There's some pretty cool stuff. It's not just the usual like smack your local logo on things. That also exists, but there's also like more funny ones like the Remember Your Olympics mug, the pre-flight checklist mug, so you can have that right in front of you when you fly and you never forget to do the things you need to do before you leave. Like, oh my god. It's just, sometimes it's 50, which is nice, which is fine. And then you just, you know, jump around a little bit and then, then it goes down to 17 and then, oh, now I'm fine. I don't know, but... New SRV interiors, no, new SRVs and big carrier interiors gotta come. In... something after update 8. Was it always that bad? No. Absolutely not. It was better prior to update 7. And for me, it broke at update 7. Okay, let's just try to... jump back out to main menu, jump back in. Then let's try and see if I can actually get that that grenade off at one of the turrets this time. And then try to just like throw it on the ground right in front of it. Do I have my graphics settings to the highest I could go? Almost. There are a few things that I've pulled back. Okay, we're back in.
Welcome to the battlefield, Commander. Take out all enemy targets and secure the area.
Where are we? Okay, right, there should be one. Oh, hold on.
Moving up.
Sure thing.
Why is this thing not... Oh, I have no ammo.
Reinforcements are ready to deploy.
And no shields.
Shield activated.
It's gonna go in here, then we're gonna take a right. And that should take us out towards the turret that should be out there.
Enemy support
this one is friendly, apparently. Let's go to one of the other ones then.
Reinforcements are touching down. Enemy forces inbound.
Spot over there. Then that's probably hostile. Okay, got a number of... Go on.
Delta has been captured.
Number of NPCs here.
Reinforcements have arrived. Enemy command has called in backup. Alpha is now online.
There we go. Goodbye. We have more down here. Look at that long-range kill. And that's friendlies. One friendly. Hopefully this one is hostile then. Oh, as long as you don't shoot the turrets, they're neutral? Okay. No, not that one.
Enemy support has arrived.
Can I just stand here, maybe? Jesus Christ. How am I this bad with grenades?
Suit battery low. Enemy forces inbound. Reinforcements have arrived.
Jesus, I suck at this.
Suit fully charged.
I think it was a grenade.
Alpha point secured.
Oh, hold on.
Bravo is online. Reinforcements are touching down. Enemy reinforcements are coming in hot.
There was a grenade cage over here, I think. Gonna go for that. Was one right here. It's only frags.
Closing distance to target. Got it.
Wasn't there one around here somewhere? Oh, right. Yeah, right there.
Reinforcements have
Also
arrived.
just frags.
Sure thing.
What are you doing?
Got it.
There's also one right here. Hostile over there. Ouch. Would you mind?
Enemy forces inbound.
Trying to test something here.
The enemy has captured Bravo.
There we go. 2 more shield breakers. Holy crap.
Echo has lit up. Reinforcements inbound.
Right, there's a lonely guy over here. Where did they all go? Did run into the base? Probably did. Heal? Ah, maybe. It's okay.
Vital signs stabilized.
Oh, whoops.
Reinforcements are ready to
It says
deploy.
there's hostiles right here.
Enemy support has arrived. Keep it up. The enemy can't handle us right now.
Yeah, he's flat. Try and throw at a perfect distance. Well, okay, let's try this distance.
Reinforcements inbound.
Oh, did you see that? It did a little bit of damage to it, didn't it?
Suit battery low.
That one might have gone too far. And I'm out of ammo, of course. I wonder if the laser rifle will fare any better. Let's try to go in and be killed on purpose, and then swap over to the laser rifle.
Foxtrot is ours.
Plenty of enemies right here. They should be able to shoot me. Come on. Do better than that.
Got it.
Delta is now online.
Jesus, where did you guys learn to shoot?
No vital signs detected.
Yeah, I know we can open the panel, but I want to find an alternative route to see if it's possible to take it down with like grenades or anything like that. Like, opening the panel and then doing that is absolutely working, and so far that is the fastest way to take them down. The FPS at the bottom of the stream, is that the game FPS or the stream FPS? That is the game's FPS. Yeah, I haven't upgraded this suit very much. I haven't really been focusing on this build because
Move it now.
I don't necessarily play it that much, so it's not
You're not
fully
done
upgraded.
yet. Go get yourself some payback. Reinforcements are ready to deploy.
Yeah, not really. Hold on, I have to go and check. I was sure that we saw them in the video where they were shooting down the turrets. Where is that video? Here it is. There was a point in this video.
Reinforcements inbound.
Greetings, commanders. I'm Arthur, and with update.
Just gonna mute that. Yeah. Shooting people. Shooting more
The enemy
people.
took Echo.
More people combat.
Bravo is online.
Yeah, we have new turrets. Very pretty.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Okay, we did see him shoot it, but it did next to no damage. You can see he does try to shoot it here, but it doesn't really do anything either. So it's the same as it was in the video.
The enemy has captured
So
Bravo.
that means the only way to really do anything about this is really to do it
Reinforcements are touching
with a
down.
Maverick suit.
Alpha is now online.
Is the no, ships are basically useless against them as well, because they're gonna wreck your ship before you have a chance. Okay, let's just try every single weapon I have and just see what happens. AR, the kinetic weapon, probably not gonna do a whole lot, but let's just try it. I would expect rocket launchers are not that effective against the shield.
Reinforcements are ready to deploy.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm wondering if maybe I actually just do a super heat efficient build. But the problem is, it's fair enough you can make a build that can take down the turrets, but can it also fight in the rest of the conflict zone then? Yeah, we're basically just wasting bullets here. Oh, all the enemies over here.
Enemy support has arrived.
Out of range. Moving up.
Ow.
Closing on the target.
Shield online.
There we go. Still a whole clusterfuck up and down here.
Moving towards
Oh,
target.
I'm out of ammo. I think the zone is bugged again. Given that nobody's moving right now.
Moving to flank. Foxtrot signal is online. Reinforcements have arrived.
Yeah, I think this is what is bugged. You can see nobody's moving anymore. They will shoot you if they see you, if you get in line of sight with them. Hold on, this guy is moving.
Enemy support has arrived. Reinforcements are ready to deploy. Enemy
now
ship
he's
has been
moving.
destroyed. Don't let up, team.
I won't go down so easy.
We'll see about that.
Closing in.
Oh, did we manage to get the zone moving again?
Recharging.
Enemy reinforcements are coming in hot. Reinforcements are ready to deploy.
Are they actually moving? No.
Delta is in enemy hands.
Someone is moving.
Alpha is now online. Enemy
Alright.
forces inbound.
Let's try to just get killed again.
Reinforcements are touching down.
There's some enemies over here. Take down the shield. Let's see if they will actually kill me. There's lots of enemies here.
Enemy
Oh.
command has called in
Oh,
backup.
he's friendly.
The enemy is falling back. Keep the pressure up. Foxtrot is ours.
Gotta go over here and get
Reinforcements
killed then. Someone is shooting over here.
Bravo is online.
We should probably try to have the Iron Man build. We can probably use that. That should be fine. Shoot
Enemy
me!
shut down. Excellent work. The enemy has taken
Thank you.
Alpha.
No vital signs detected.
Torpedoed with reverb cascade. Interesting. Oh, hold on. Change loadout. Iron Man.
We're on final approach. Lock and load.
I'm not too big of a fan of the torpedoes, mainly because of the very limited. So how? Okay, so they're down for. People say they're down for 2 minutes, but is that 2 minutes if they're cut down with the if you cut the panel and overcharge it, or is it 2 minutes also if you completely destroy it?
Reinforcements have arrived.
This actually does some decent damage.
Enemy reinforcements are coming in hot.
Oops.
Shield deactivated. Shield activated.
The enemy has captured Bravo.
Not sure we can.
Shield online.
Alpha is now online.
Both. Okay, so it's only down for 2 minutes, because if it's down for 2 minutes. I don't think we even have enough ammo
Reinforcements inbound.
with us.
Delta has been captured.
So with a full load of ammo, we could take down about half.
Bravo is online.
You're having a bad counter again.
The enemy has taken Alpha. Enemy command has called in backup.
Take it out. I don't have an SRV with me, but that's an interesting idea. If the SRV, because
Echo has lit up.
the damage output of the SRV is actually not terrible. Give me a second. I'll get to you in a second here. Okay, this is gonna be really difficult.
Enemy reinforcements are coming in hot.
Okay.
The enemy is falling back. Keep the pressure up. Reinforcements are ready to deploy. Enemy command has called in backup.
Shield offline.
Ow. That hurt. Gonna need a reload.
Shield online.
Oi!
Reinforcements are touching down. Enemy support has arrived.
Oh, there's still one of them alive? Oh, this build. It's silly. Silly, I tell you.
Shield online.
Sure thing.
Oh, the frame rates. It's terrible. I have one last thing I want to test with this.
Reinforcements inbound. Enemy support has arrived. We've claimed Bravo.
Where are they?
Alpha
they
is
are.
now online.
Oh, they're going for Alpha.
Enemy command has called in backup. Reinforcements have
Oh,
arrived.
this build never gets old.
Shield offline.
There we go. Yeah, we have tried the shield removing grenades, and they didn't have much effect on them. So we need to begin to look into like specific anti-shield weapons.
Enemy reinforcements are coming in hot.
We're just gonna finish this, and I have something I need to try for Oh,
Reinforcements are touching down. Alpha point secured.
it's difficult from hit from this position, and I'm out of ammo. Go and get more. Yeah, we tried the quick scramblers, but the problem is, even with those, we also need to have insane heat management to just get rid of so much heat, because they are really, really generating a lot of heat. Hey, thanks for the host.
Sure thing. Watch your ammo level. Move it up.
I think it's stuck again. There's a number of these guys on the roof, I think.
Enemy support has arrived.
Oh, hello.
No vital signs.
That was a ship.
We're about
Yeah,
to
it would have
hit
been
the
fun if
drop
I could
zone.
stand on the ship, but it kills me.
Move it now. You're not done yet. Go get yourself some payback.
Closing on the target.
Enemy support has arrived.
Oh,
Shield gone.
Chalk up Echo for us.
look at that.
Enemy reinforcements are exhausted. Take out the rest.
Shield online.
Alpha is now online.
Shield online.
There's only one enemy left. Eliminate them.
Here, catch.
Offline.
Area is clear of enemies. That's a big win confirmed.
Nice.
Head back to base for your reward.
Engaging target. Take him out.
What? There shouldn't be anyone left. There you go.
Target lost. Understood. Head back to your patrol.
Okay, here's what I want to see, because I was actually able to get some really good altitude on my Dominator suit. So I wanted to see what I could do if I used my Artemis suit instead. Huh, it doesn't slow you down in the same manner as the Dominator suit does. That's weird. The Dominator suit is better at flying than this for some reason. Or maybe it's just the gravity. It was also significantly lower gravity than the other one. You can see it doesn't give me as much as the second jump. That is super weird. Hold on, I'm just gonna try to recall my ship. Maybe it's just a higher gravity on this planet than the moon I tested on last time. Turrets are still here. Yes, we'll do that in the second dog. I'm just gonna test something and then we'll do that. Oh, what's that? Oh, it's just a shadow. Never actually seen this ship from the outside like this. Alright, I don't have night vision on this one. It's a good looking ship. I need to board in order to swap suits, of course. I want. Carriage completed, fine. Let's just go back to the combat plasma loadout. That was the one I was testing my jumping with last time. Oh, well, okay. So here I have a much shorter... Yeah, okay, it is the gravity. Ah, interesting. I'm just gonna try to find a little video clip for you. Well, it's actually a rather long video clip for you, so I can show you what I could do on a 0.04G planet. Here it is. Okay, so I was testing. If we jump back here, I wanted to just basically get some videos of the new. Hold on, let me just get chat back here. I wanted to get some video of the new jumping, like recharge mechanics. So I just set off from the back of my. This is in the Dominator suit. I just set off from the back of the Corvette, and I thought, okay, I'll just fly towards the base. So it's just like flying around for a bit, and we can just begin to... Alright, I'm still just playing around with it. So there we go. Now I begin to fly towards the base. And you can see here, if I skip forward in the video, how I just keep flying and flying and flying and coming over the base. And I decided, hey, I wonder how high I can go So I just kept on going back and forth between the Corvette and the base, and eventually I reached up to the altitude where the ships are flying, and I just kept going and going and going and going, and after a while I was getting some really good altitude. There you can see I was looking down. There it is. You can see it again, where I was getting some really good altitude out of this until I ran out of power and didn't have any more power banks to recharge with. But that is just jumping in a Dominator suit on a low G planet. I'm wondering what the other one would do. So I was actually considering trying to find a really low G planet, and this as low as possible, and then just take the Artemis suit with jump assist on, and just see how high we can go. Problem is, as you can see, this video here is half an hour, and not only does my Artemis suit has more battery, so it can last longer on its battery, it also has an extra power pack, so that means we're probably looking at a 2 to 3 hour flight in order to get into orbit from there. But I think it could be a fun little experiment. You want to see the drop at the end when I run out of power? So high up now. And there we go. I'm out of power. And now the descent begins. And here's the kicker. Will I make the ground before I run out of oxygen? Or will I die from oxygen starvation before I hit the ground?
Air levels low.
%, 9, 8, and...
No vital signs detected. Air support.
Yeah, low G planet with a station nearby, that would be fun. Try to fly up to a station. It's probably gonna take a while. But yeah, that was some experimenting I was doing, just, you know, because why not? But yeah, it does need an altimeter so you actually see how high you're going. Okay. Search for a geyser and step in. Yeah, exactly. That should help me also along the way to get some altitude. Did my game just freeze? Oh. Oh, there we go. It's back. Great. Oh, hello. Okay, thank you, Alex. But I also think, even though we didn't manage to do that much, okay, let's just quickly theorycraft here. What can we do against those turrets? I mean, the easiest way would probably be just to ignore them and keep your distance. But if you want to go planet side, you need to be able to deal with them somehow. You gonna land or you gonna take off again? Long range facing pulse. SRV maybe, yeah? Yeah, gravity is too high. I can't go up to the ship. Oh, hold on. Look at this. What? Seriously? Beam me up, Scotty. There we go. Okay. Jesus Christ. No. Yeah, but yeah, pulse lasers. Well, let's just go and theorycraft this real quick. We're not going to spend a whole lot of time on it. Because I'm just going to use that icon, and not because the ship we're necessarily going to build it on, but just to theorycraft. So what you guys are suggesting is if we take like big pulse lasers and we then put long range. I'm not sure long range is a good one though, because at long range you really have a hard time hitting them. I think at least you have with the beam lasers, but we can try it with pulses and then put phasing sequence on it, because they do not have that much hull damage, hull hit points. So it might actually be a viable option to just go phasing sequence on a few pulse lasers and just melt through it like that. So here's the thing. What is the heat generation of these? Because we need to deal with the heat, and we can do that without a heat sinks, but then we're going to be running out of those real quick, and we're going to sacrifice shield hit points. Because if we're going to be relying on heat sinks, we're going to sacrifice our hit points, because we're going to reduce our number of utility slots we can use for shield boosters. And I really want those utility slots because I want to have a medium ship. That means I'm probably going to be looking at 4 or 6. Really go fixed if you can aim accurately enough. Long range, keep it out of the way. Maybe. Yeah, I really don't want to be too close to them, because they do hurt a lot when you get close. But yeah, fixed. But again, then I also need to begin to learn to fly fixed, where we actually have to use them in combat. Because remember, it's not just taking down the turrets. It's also staying up there, taking down the ships. I think maybe we should try to just make a single long range phasing sequence. Yeah, there's going to be ships as well, so let's just try with fixed pulse here, so we can put long range on these. Long range phasing sequence, and the same thing here. Long range phasing sequence. Maybe pulses are best because of the low heat per second. We lose a little bit on the damage, but the heat per second is better, I think. I mean, having such a low heat per second is going to be crucial. We can quickly take the 2 builds we were looking at last time. Was the Birdlands and a Crate Mark II. One of the things we wanted to do was we wanted to fit in a missile rack. I don't think we're going to need that anymore. Then we have 2 multi-cannons with autoloader. What? No corrosive? Okay, there's one corrosive. And then a big beam laser. How are we on the power budget? We're really tight, weren't we? Yeah, we're gonna need some thermal, but that means... What is the engineer mod that dumps your heat into the target? Thermal conduit. Oh. Yeah, it's thermal conduit. Huh. So, but does thermal conduit just increase my heat, or does it also... like, lower my heat levels? I mean, do I lose heat when I use thermal conduit, when I reach a certain heat level? What about efficient phasing sequence? I think I'm more in favor of just going really close range with it. And just go down really close, because then we can use stuff like efficient, yeah. I think I'm more in favor of going, like, making an all laser build. And then put, like, efficient... So, I think I'm more in favor of trying to make an all laser build with efficient, with some efficient beam lasers. Not efficient, sorry, long range beam lasers. No, we're gonna go close. So what else can we get on beams if it's not gonna be long range, which we usually would do? We don't want efficient, because that lowers our thermal load, which we obviously, weirdly enough, do not want on our thermal vents. We want a high thermal load. So we could go overcharged thermal vent. That's gonna really make them cool us down quickly. Short, oh, we go short range. That's a lot of damage on the beam lasers. Yeah, exactly. If we make, hold on a second. I'm just gonna strip the strip this thing down here. So how do we split this? So what if we put a gimbal pulse laser up here? Was pulse laser that was the best, right? First, yes. So gimbal pulse laser with, what was it? Phasing sequence, something phasing sequence. Short range phasing, no, not short range. Efficient phasing sequence. Efficient and phasing sequence. And here we also put pulse lasers in. We also make these efficient and phasing sequence. Like so. And then here we put two beam lasers in, gimbal beams, and these is gonna be short range beam lasers. One and a half kilometers, and then thermal vent. How are we on the power budget? We have actually a lot of power because of those. So with this, our thermal output is gonna go through the roof. 61 thermal damage. What if we do something similar over here in the crate? Like, we have those two beams here with short range thermal vent, and then on these bigger ones we put the pulse lasers in with efficient phasing sequence. 64, so it's a little bit more damage. How are we doing for the power budget? Again, we have a lot of power to play around with. That means we can begin to drop some of the hull reinforcements, module reinforcements. We'll probably swap those out if when we overheat. Yeah, damage fall off is 500 meters. That's fine. That just means, you can see here, that we have out to the range, so you do full damage out to the 1.5 kilometers, and then you have the fall off, or in this case 3 kilometers, and then you have a 500 meter fall off. You can see that here. I think if I... No? Okay, weird. Ah, no, my bad. The fall off, we start... Yeah, okay, sorry. We start losing damage at the fall off, and then it does full... Then we have out until the full range. Sorry, that's the other way around. Yeah, so with these lasers, it's 500 meters before we begin to do anything. Question is, if we're doing this anyway, would we be better off with the Krypto Scramblers? Like, would we be better off doing something like this, and then keep the long range, which is really weird. Should we go short range? Okay, let's try this. So we go short range thermal vent with 1, 2, 3. Are the power play weapons not in here? Oh, there we are. Krypto Scrambler. And then on the Scramblers, we are gonna put short range on them. Oh, the Krypto. Oh, no, it doesn't work because they don't have any piercing. We can't use phasing, even though it's so tempting to go phasing sequence on the Scramblers. We can't because they have no piercing. Focused. Yeah, focus gives us more range, but remember these have jitter. They have 1.7 degrees jitter, so they're not really that effective out at 2 kilometers anyway. Yeah, but thermal shock just heats up the enemy, and I don't think that works on the turrets. Yes, Worry, they do damage to shield if the shields are up. I know, but look at this. If we go short range on these, problem is when they go through. I talked about this when I did the blunderbuss build. I tested it a lot. When you go through the shields, when the damage goes through the shield, then it applies to the armor, and then the piercing value is applied. But because there's a piercing of 1, that means... Oh, but we don't know what is the armor hardness of the turrets. We don't know that. That might be very low. We can test that. Because we're not blunderbuss. I'm just gonna... Okay, this is gonna be very unpractical. Because we're just gonna go in, we're gonna try to take down the shields. Yeah, okay, that could work, Dungle. I'm just gonna go in and then just... Hopefully we can take it down before it takes us down. And I'm just we're gonna overheat it, we're gonna damage everything in our ship, but hopefully we can manage to take down a turret before it before it completely kills us from overheating. Okay, look, wait, let's... A lot of people are suggesting that we take down the shield with a Maverick, so let's try that. Salvage.
We're counting on you to push the enemy out of this location. Get to it, Commander.
Where there's a turret here.
Under attack.
Find a good place to land.
Reinforcements inbound. Enemy command has called in backup.
Come on. And now it's gonna take off, so we have to call it back and probably run halfway across the base in order to get to it. I just hope we can make it there before it comes back to life.
Reinforcements are ready to deploy.
Really, Frontier? Really? Ah. Jesus Christ. Guess we're just gonna run all the way across the base to the other one. Do you remember what weapons are? Right. Sniper, of course, will do. Ah,
Reinforcements are touching down. Enemy reinforcements are coming in hot.
Let's hope this one is better.
Closing in.
Sure thing.
No, Daniel. Fleet carrier interiors are coming. It was confirmed today, together with new SRVs. It's gonna come in probably update 9, would be my guess.
Shield deactivated.
Charlie was secured.
Yes, much better.
Echo
Okay.
is lit up. Bravo is being contested by the enemy.
Yes, and now I need to leave the base here before I can call in my ship.
Reinforcements are touching down. Enemy support has arrived. Foxtrot taken by the enemy.
Run, 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 run.
Delta is now online. Reinforcements inbound. The enemy has captured Bravo.
Okay, recalled my ship. Saw the flash there. Should be on his way down now.
Foxtrot signal is online.
Oh, hello.
Reinforcements are touching down.
Yeah, there's no way you're gonna be able to land there, is there? Nope, it's gonna hover again.
Enemy reinforcements are coming in hot.
Or is it?
Foxtrot taken by the enemy.
It looks like it's actually gonna try to land.
Charlie has come online. Reinforcements have arrived.
Yeah, I'm not sure we're gonna have the time. We're gonna do our level best. Nope. It's back online. Or is it?
Enemy forces inbound.
The shields are not online yet, though. Now it is. Come on, why is my weapons not deploying? Oh, they are. They're just up there, okay.
Reinforcements inbound. Enemy support has arrived.
Okay, we almost got it. Oh, it's actually doing decent damage.
Charlie was secured.
Huh.
Reinforcements are touching down.
So it seems that...
Foxtrot signal is online.
No explosion? Nope, no explosion. It just gets, like, disabled. It's another turret over here. We don't really have the shields to go and deal with that. Huh. That is... I'm gonna have to sit down and think about this.
Bravo is
That's
online.
running. But I have to wait for my shields to come back before we're gonna attempt to attack one of those. Is that hostile? Nope. But this asp exploder is. Just gonna lose the shields now. Haha, my multi-cannon malfunctioned. Why is there only...
Bravo is being contested by the enemy.
Boom.
Keep it up. The enemy can't handle us right now. Enemy ship eliminated.
He's gone. Oh, dropship. Ah, that should be a good... that's a good target for us. To get in close, though, before we can
We claim Bravo.
begin to use the curtain scrambles here. Shields are down.
Alpha is now online.
One, two, three. One, two,
Foxtrot
three.
is ours. Delta is now online. The enemy took
There
Echo.
we go.
Enemy ship eliminated. Charlie has come online.
Target shields offline.
I'm still... So, if the Kugel Scramblers can actually go through the shields like that, the Cyto Scramblers are allowed now.
Delta has been captured. Enemy ship has been destroyed. Don't let up, team.
I'm using my blunderbuss build.
Foxtrot signal is online.
Because just look at the damage output of these lasers here. Look at his shields here. When we get in range. That's always the problem. We need to get in range. But as soon as we are in range... And we're only running 2 lasers right now because one of them malfunctioned. Because of the heat. There we go, he's gone. Now swap over to this. And then we can just fill him up with our pacifiers. Doing around just shy of 20% damage each time. 5%. He's gone.
Enemy ship down. Excellent work.
Yeah, okay, so that's a really good question here. What's the point? Why do we want to take down the turrets at all? Because if they just come back 2 minutes later, why even bother them? It's a good question. I just really want to find a way to deal with them. So the idea would be that we would be able to help, I guess, with some of the on-foot side of the combat. We can try to see here when we're fighting on a ship. Look how little damage they do to hull. So I think we can keep up with this guy. Can't hit him at this range. Gotta fight his engines. Oh, there we go. His drive's already badly damaged. Shields back up. Just take those down again real quick. I just want to see if I can kill his engines. It's super fun when you manage to take down engines on a ship here. Planet side. And he is a little bit more maneuverable than I am.
Alpha point secured. We're getting the
I don't
upper
really have
hand.
any weapons
Enemy
that are
command
good
is
for
calling
taking down
backup.
weapons or taking down modules.
Has lit up.
Oh. Yes!
Enemy shut down. Excellent work.
That is probably my best kill to date. Oh my god.
Enemy has claimed Charlie.
Jesus Christ. Oh my god. That was awesome.
Alpha is now online. Shots are being exchanged.
Exactly,
Alpha.
that was so lucky. I'm gonna put some pimps over the systems. That's one, yeah, that was one for the history books. Oh my god. I just made a sandwich out of him. Did anyone clip evidence? We need. If not, I'm gonna have to make a stream highlight out of that. That was awesome. Let's see if we can find his engines here. There's the drives.
Taking damage.
Trying to outturn an eagle, I don't know what I expected. Or maybe. And overshot. Back to the scramblers.
Shots are being exchanged at Alpha. Foxtrot taken by the enemy.
Oh. This frame rate makes it a little difficult.
Reinforcements are touching down. Delta is now online.
Under attack. Shields online.
Okay, let's just stop playing with him and actually kill him.
Reinforcements inbound.
Oh, he's not dead yet.
Delta has been captured.
Is that better? Oh, he's running.
Charlie has come online. The enemy has taken Alpha.
Almost got his engine, but he's probably gonna die before I get to that.
Bravo is online.
Whee! Right through the explosion.
Enemy ship down. Excellent work.
Did you want to tell them to play with your food? Okay. So, okay, so the scramblers, but it's still a small percentage that actually goes through, right? Okay, I have to think about it. We have to, I think at some point, we have to try and get some scramblers with short range and facing sequence just to see how much we can do. But again, there was a good question earlier. Why even bother? What I wanted to do was to make a to make a build where we could maybe go down, deal with the turrets, so those are on the way, and then we get, what, 2 minutes of basically just dumbfiring missiles on people at the ground.
Under attack.
So we can't do it right now, because if we stay down here for any period of time, these turrets is gonna absolutely wreck our day. Maybe it's not just worth our time. Maybe it's just a waste of time trying to do that. And you're much more... The time is probably better spent by just killing ships. Drives. Let's try this again. Chief, thanks a lot for the super chat. And the lag.
Reinforcements are touching down. Enemy command has called in backup. Enemy has claimed Charlie. Foxtrot signal is online.
There we go, his engines are down. Look at him. Got his engines. See ya!
Reinforcements inbound.
crashed.
We've claimed Bravo. Enemy reinforcements are exhausted. Take out the rest. Foxtrot taken by the enemy.
Yeah, he didn't explode.
Delta is now
I don't think he
online.
was going fast enough.
Reinforcements are touching down.
Let's help him.
Bravo is online.
We sit on him. Oh, I ended up doing more damage to myself than him. I can't see where we are. Okay, put the camera there. Ah. 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 And... I'm probably... My shields are still up, but I think his is as well. $18+ content right there. Oh, Oh, and his shields must almost be gone now. Okay. And... poke. And... poke. Hey, he's shooting at me! And... poke. Don't tell me his shields are back. Oh, there we go. Oh, did we win? Now kill all remaining enemies. But the fact that nobody's moving probably tells me that this thing is broken again. Oh, we're still being shot at by the turrets. Wonder will the passive bias will do against on-foot targets. Oh, the frame rate here is not great.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Warning. Temperature critical. Under attack.
Okay, that's at least an enemy.
Taking damage. Shields offline.
Okay, I need to run now. Because we're overheating badly. hitting those turrets really hurts.
Reinforcements inbound. Enemy has claimed Charlie. Delta is in enemy hands.
That they're back to
Alpha
12.
is now
I
online.
can't see it because my camera's probably in the way.
Charlie has come online.
I don't think we can go and actually put this thing on the ground right now without getting completely killed. We have to wait for the shields to come back online.
Enemy has claimed Charlie. The enemy has taken Alpha. Delta is now online. Bravo is online.
We almost got our shields back. Just give it a few more seconds. Do turrets have facing sequence? I don't think they have facing. These turrets here, I don't think they have facing sequence, but they definitely have. I think maybe it's thermal shock, but they have something at least that
Landing gear deployed.
that really hurts and generates a ton of heat.
Delta is in enemy hands.
Oh,
Foxtrot signal is online.
there we go.
Mothership under attack.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Let's just go and finish this just for the BTS. There's no point in capturing any zones right now. We just need to find the enemies. They are the easy spot. Shields up.
Shield activated.
Oh, hoses in the way. Oh, wow. Hey, there we go. Oh, well. Perfect timing, I guess. Let's be good boys and send Frontier bug report. Anyway, it was probably also, yeah, no BTS for you today. Frontier says no. Okay. That was very, I mean, that was very interesting, I think. The fact that the Scramblers were able to deal so much damage to the armor probably tells me that they have no hardness. Or, well, 1 in hardness. Because they were doing a significant amount of damage to them. I don't think necessarily everybody watched it. Going by the comments, I think it was okay, but we'll try that next week again. Anyway, I'm gonna call it for tonight. First of all, Discord, if you want to join, there is a link. You can go to discord.gg/D2EA. Discord.gg/D2EA. Yeah, there will be a short after party. I'll be hanging out over on Discord afterwards. You're more than welcome to come by and say hi if you want to. Also, there will be a whole host of links in chat, both for the various social channels if you want to follow me on other platforms. Also for Commander's Toolbox, your one-stop place for all the tools you need for Elite Dangerous. And you also find links for Streamlabs where you can do one-time donations at tip.d2a.com. There will be a link for Patreon if you want to support on an ongoing basis at patreon.d2a.com. And, of course, as always, Patrons get a 10% discount. And actually, right now, there is a 15% discount if you use Want to Buy Frames. You can see it in the chat right now. If you use that and go to d2astore.com, you get 15% off. It's very rare to do 15%, but You guys are very generous today, so I'm very generous to you. I'll keep that code up for like 10-15 minutes after the live stream here, then I'll take it down as usual. But again, you can find the merch store at d2eastore.com for all your Elite Dangerous and Down to the Strategy merch. But yeah, thanks for watching. Next live stream, there's at least going to be one on Tuesday. I really want to get some Star Citizen live streams out. I've been having some really busy... Oh, no. I know. This weekend, on Friday, the D2A North Star, my fleet carrier, is going to fly out for a 45G planet. I'm going to fly out on Friday, where we will have our mod, Dongalora. He'll be taking care of the in-flight entertainment on the way out there. Then on Saturday, I'm going to be streaming from the 45G planet. We're going to have a ton of fun out there. There's going to be crashes. There's going to be ships exploding. There's going to be racing down at a very high gravity. I think it's going to be a ton of fun. We're going to do that on Saturday. And then Sunday, I'm going to fly back to the bubble again. And Jota, you're right. We should also do a raid on Twitch. So do stay tuned over there. We're going to find some interesting stream for you guys to watch. But yeah, that's all happening this next weekend. I don't know if I'm going to be able to also get a Star Citizen stream in. That's probably a little bit, since I'm not home tomorrow. And then it's Friday. It's Wednesday. So Thursday I'm not home. Tomorrow I can't. So then it's weekend. So we'll see. I'll really want to get some Star Citizen streams as well. But at least there's a leak this weekend. And then we'll see what happens next week. Let's go and find someone to rate on Twitch before we close this thing down. I just want to see who is streaming right now on... If I can find Elite. Search. Elite. Dangerous. Why can't it find Elite Dangerous? Oh, watching my own stream. There we go. There we go. Found Elite Dangerous category. Okay. We have a guy, looks like he's doing some exploration. I think we're gonna send you guys over to Brother Sabatius. I think that's what he's called. Let's start that right here. Let's go. Raid. Brother Sabatius. There we go. The raid has started. Thanks for watching, guys. Until next time, I'll see you guys in space.